Yesterday we talked a little bit about the importance of eating organic food and GMO, genetically modified organisms, how that increases the amount of actually Roundup in the food, which is the commercial name for glyphosate. And we talked a little bit about how that creates leaky gut, but also not just leaky gut, it creates actually leaky organs, and which then allows viruses and pathogens to enter into tissue without being checked. So, but that is not the only thing that GMO foods or glyphosates do. So the way they function, actually glyphosate is a known chelator. And what does that mean? It means that it binds to minerals. It binds to also heavy metals, which is a good thing, but it is a strong mineral binder. So if you eat food that then have glyphosates in it, it will then start to pull your minerals out of your system. So things like iron, copper, cobalt. But if we're looking then at immune system function, the cobalt is a very important component of vitamin B12. So now we're then lowering the amount of vitamin B12. And also what they've seen is that glyphosate, what they do is that they impact what's called the shikimate pathway. And what they found is that the human cells really don't have that pathway. Bacteria do, and that's how they kill pesticides. That's why it's so effective. But the issue is that even though we may not have that pathway in our cells, our gut bacteria do. And what do our gut bacteria do? Well, they are crucial for the immune system. So here we're eating then glyphosates and we're killing off our biome. It's just like taking antibiotics. It's actually, glyphosates is a known antibiotic because it kills the bacteria. So here you're then eating food that are depleting you then of minerals, and then also interfering with your gut bacteria, which is crucial then for your immune system function. But also what these bacteria do is that they help you to produce things like tryptophan and also tyrosine. And tryptophan and tyrosine are crucial for your neurotransmitters. So neurotransmitters has to do with how signals are being sent from one spot to another, how your muscles functions, how your nerve functions, also how you feel emotionally, what kind of drive you have mentally. Like dopamine, if you don't have any dopamine, severe cases you develop things like Parkinson's, and neurotransmitter diseases includes things like ALS and MS. So it puts you more at risk for these kind of diseases. And another amino acid or another neurotransmitter that actually glyphosates block, it looks very similar to this, it's glycine. And glycine has a lot to do with your ability to detoxify. It helps you to kind of calm down, has that kind of anti-anxiety feeling. It is an amazing amino acid, and the glyphosates actually interferes with the receptor sites of glycine. So now we're pretty much shutting down your neurotransmitter pathways. You are reducing your ability to absorb minerals, which are crucial for every function in the body. And then also it interferes with how you digest protein. And also glyphosates, what they've seen, it impacts what's called cytochrome P450, which is an enzyme in the liver that helps you to detoxify. So it interferes with your ability to detoxify heavy metals and chemicals. So not only are you adding chemicals, you're interfering with your ability to detoxify it. And also it interferes with your ability to activate vitamin D and also utilize vitamin A. And these are crucial for your immune system function. And we all know what kind of antiviral impact that they have. So it is important. It may cost a little bit more to buy organic, but you can see the tremendous benefit and how you're hurting yourself in the long run by eating foods that have GMO or have a lot of pesticides in them.